Hi everyone, Bagger here. What I'm going to show you is a very basic technique. It's called how to use a squeegee. I've looked on the internet and there's not all that many demonstrations available. So let's have a go at this, because there's a lot of people who want to really know what the technique is. There's no real secrets. If you practice you'll get used to it pretty quick. Now I've got an ordinary applicator or mop here. You can see in the picture. That puts the soap on for you. It doesn't have to be one of those if you're just cleaning your own home windows. But the more important thing is the squeegee itself. You can get these if you search the internet, just type in window cleaning supplies, window cleaning gear, that sort of thing. And you'll find that there's a lot of places will do these. These have been going for years. It's the fixed one, there's different types, but it doesn't swivel or anything like the wagtail. This is just an ordinary Toray squeegee, and what you've got is a rubber blade in here which is cut nicely to the ends. It's a professional rubber. When you get these cheap ones from a garage or something you'll find it won't work. This one will last a lifetime if you're not using it all the time, just for domestic use. So I'll just show you how that works. What I'm going to do is use the soap on here. You can just use washing up liquid. That's what a lot of window cleaners actually use. You can get the proper window cleaning liquids, but I found that many washing up liquids will work. So this one's already wet. We'll go to a window here and we'll put the soap on. Okay, doesn't matter which way you do this. You can see the soap going on there nicely, all the way to the top, all the way to the bottom. Right, depending on whether you're left or right-handed, it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to show you the right-handed technique. Now, coming up to the window, place your squeegee onto the glass, about halfway up. There's different techniques, by the way. This is the one that I might recommend to you. You go all the way up to the window, just pointing that end there, the right hand side of it, right into the corner, and you go across the top there, across the top of the frame, point again into the corner, and as you bring it down the glass, just turn it ever so slightly as you go down, point it all the way down to the bottom of the window. Of course, if you've got patio doors it might be a different technique. Right, swivel again, and this is the trick. Go all the way up to catch that bit we've missed, and then touching the other side on the left hand side, all the way down again, pointing again right into the corner, come across the glass there, and just finish off at the bottom. You're sort of herding up the water. Okay, so another technique you can use if you want is just the straight down technique. It's not as good and you might leave some lines, but of course you can start off at the top, right at the top, left hand side or the right hand side, doesn't matter. You can waggle the squeegee around a little bit, draw it down, try and point the squeegee into the side that you're touching a little bit to start with. That will herd the water up right down to the bottom. Wipe your squeegee off a little bit, go right to the top of the window again and get the other side, wiggle it around a little bit. This time point a little bit to the center of the glass. Can you see that angle? Otherwise you're going to leave a line down the middle. Come all the way down the glass, close to the edge there, right to the bottom, and that should give you pretty good results. But as for the other technique, I'll show you it again. I'll put some soap on the glass there. This time I'm going to give you somebody that's left-handed. Okay, to be fair, I can do both. Right, this time it's on the opposite side of the glass. You can start off again around about halfway up or so, pointing all the way up there, touching the rubber of the frame. It might be wooden frame. Again, as you go along, point it into the corners, and again as you come down, slowly rotate the squeegee, as you can see there, until it touches the bottom again, and then you can just go back up the glass like that, bring it right down to the bottom. All you need to do is just watch this video a couple of times and just practice, practice, practice. If you find you can't do it, just try and do the technique where you just do what you call straight pulls, as I showed you earlier on. There you go, I hope that helps. Job done.